love a lease that said it doesn't matter what it costs to fix the roof, tenant's fixing the roof. As opposed to in a different situation where there's a cost increase to fix the roof, that's on you as the landlord. So I tell people one of the main advantages, in addition to the stability and the security, is the predictability. You know what to expect in a triple net lease.
And isn't a triple net lease like typically much longer? It's not like 1 year or 2 years with an apartment. Isn't it like usually 5 or 10 years?
At least. I mean, the gold standard for absolute triple net deals is typically 20 years. We do see some variation from that. We do see some 15-year leases signed. We see a lot of tenants recently that are actually willing to sign 25-year leases because they want to have like a little bit of extra juice to be able to maybe sell the property for a little bit higher rates. They've negotiated, a longer lease. But typically you're looking at minimum lease term of 10 years. More common is 15 or 20, and then we are seeing some 25-year leases as well. Now, what's important to mention also is that almost all leases have two things. So number one is built-in rental escalations, right? So you're not just collecting a flat rent. There are exceptions. A lot of dollar stores and pharmacies have flat leases, meaning the rent is the same every year during the base term. There are bumps in the options. Now, Dollar General just came out. We actually just brought to market the first Dollar General for our firm that has 5% increases in it in the base term, which is rare. Again, pharmacies also typically don't, but in general, almost all tenants have some form of rental increase. It could be 10% every 5 years. It could be 2% every year. It could be 3% every year. It could be 7.5% every 5 years. All different types of rental escalation, kind of templates that are used. That's number one. Number two is options, right? So an option is something that at the end of the lease, the tenant gets an option to exercise whether or not they would like to continue at that location. Now, I always tell people, options are only a benefit to the tenant.